Hi, I'm Irving, and I'm an Adamaniac.
A small theater inside Washington Center, Gotham City.
We open in a little silent movie theater where several people are enjoying a screening of the Keystone Cops. The film draws to a close and we move to the lobby for exposition.
Good afternoon, Mr. Van Jones. How do you do? On behalf of the committee, I want to thank you for loaning us these rare films from your matchless collection.
My pleasure, sir. Always delighted to do my bit for the lost art of the silent film.
As he finishes explaining what just happened and why he's there and why he's important, something very bizarre happens. And I'm taking a chance, but I'm going to let this run. It's way too awesome to chop it up.
What the devil is this?
Where did you come from?
Well, I'm afraid you're not allowed in here. Sorry, it's against the...
Frank Gorshin made his bones as an impressionist, and obviously he was a very good one. We lost him in 2005 to lung cancer due to smoking. He was only 72. If you're a smoker, think about that. Please.
Your idea, Mr. Van Jones? Certainly not. I've spent a fortune collecting prints of old movies, but I'm hardly impressed by an amateur group who takes all the attention away from them.
Well, pardon me, Sir Grumpy McGrouchy Pants. That was funny! Except for the part where he stole the receipts, which they discover soon enough.
Riddler.
Correct, Chief O'Hara. The Prince of Puzzle is that master of criminal conundrums.
How did they arrive at that? The guy was dressed like Charlie Chaplin and didn't leave any riddles or other telltale clues behind that we saw. I barely recognized him myself. And all of a sudden they expect me to believe that these police can figure out it's just the Riddler from, what, intuition? I don't buy it. They call Batman and Bruce and Dick just happen to be in the study where the bat phone is.
The bat balls. Excuse me.
I've been wondering when that was going to happen. I don't know if it was in the script or if it was an outtake that they decided to leave in. Either way, thank you. It was delightful.
Why is a musician's bandstand like an oven?
So he did leave a riddle behind. I knew they weren't that good.
You say the manager found that at the scene of the crime?
Right, Batman.
And when he found it, he told everybody but the audience.
I just can't figure it out. All that thieving devil got for his trouble was $200.
Make anything out of that riddle, Robin?
I think I do.
It depends on digging musician slang.
Well, hey, kid, you're hip to that jive. Lay it on us.
What do you mean, Boy Wonder?
Why is a musician's bandstand like an oven? Because that's where he makes his bread.
Oh, I see. Clever.
That's it, of course.
Makes bread?
Why am I not surprised?
Precisely, Chief O'Hara. Bread, in the musician's vernacular, means money.
Astonishing. But where can this clue point?
To an oven.
Like the one Bookworm tried to cook you in last time?
A bakery.
Sure.
Mother Gotham's bakery, the biggest one in the city. I'll bet you $1 the Riddler is after a fat roll.
The Riddler? After a roll?
How thick are these guys? I get annoyed at Batman thinking he has to over-explain everything, but obviously they need it.
Yes, Commissioner. A fat and tasty roll, Mother Gotham's payroll. Come on, Robin, let's race there fast.
You have to love Batman logic. An oven and bread can only mean the biggest bakery in town. The bandstand means nothing, obviously, or Batman forgot that there were two objects in this riddle. Nevertheless, he's right. The Riddler and his crew show up at the back entrance of the bakery and set up. Apparently, they really are shooting a silent film.
Camera loaded, CB?
Ready to roll, Riddler, baby.
Set it up. Remember, everybody, stay in the range of CB's camera. Mr. Van Jones has commissioned me to make him the greatest silent film since the days of immortal Charlie.
Van Jones, wasn't he the same guy who was such a killjoy about the Riddler's Chaplin routine? And now he's hiring him to make a silent film. For most people, that'd just be weird. But he's rich, so it's eccentric.
Oh, I hope his budget is big enough to take care of us all, eh, Riddler?
Silence, Von Bloheim. As I tried to tell you, our silent film is merely a diversion, a clever ploy essential to our real crime.
You mean heisting the payroll?
I do not see things ending well for that guy.
I do not. Petty cash, this payroll, a red herring for the dynamic duo? Wolf, ready with the pies.
Ready.
CB, ready with the camera. Pauline, prepare.
And the damsel in peril is named Pauline, because of course she is.
Do your stuff?
She goes to the door and puts on a suitably melodramatic performance for the baker there.
Help you.
Oh, yes, I must have some bread to save my poor starving mother.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We don't sell bread back here.
It doesn't matter, for I have no money with which to buy.
Where's the piano music coming from? Her shawl turns out to be a net, which she throws over him. The other guys come in and conk him on the head, then Riddler is off to deliver some special pies.
Whipped sleeping cream and nuts.
Whipped sleeping cream and nuts?
Nuts to you.
And like everybody else in Gotham, he just stands there while Riddler basically tells him what he's going to do to him. He piefies two more people in the office, then blows their vault with an explosive eclair. Sadly, you heard correctly.
Back to the truck for a new camera setup. I'll be with you as soon as I've decorated this place a bit.
Just as Batman and Robin arrive, he sets up his camera in their van to film the dynamic duo in action.
No sign of crime here, Batman. Looks like business as usual.
We could have been deceived by that tricky clue. On the other hand, let's race inside and take a look at that payroll office.
We could be mistaken. Still, five-letter word for hoosgow. I have an... Oh, pokey. That's it. Let's race inside.
Batman, as one baker to another, how do you make a dishonest shortcake?
Corrupted into a life of crime?
Dishonest shortcake.
There's strawberry shortcake.
And blueberry shortcake.
A dishonest shortcake.
I've got it. A library. That would make it a dishonest shortcake.
Right, Robin. Library. Clearly a corrupted version of the word library. as one baker to another.
Hey, isn't there a branch library on Baker Street?
Of course, Robin. And Aunt Harriet goes there all the time. We haven't a moment to lose. Let's race to the Batmobile.
What's the Riddler after at a library? They head over there and park behind the exact same van they parked behind at the bakery. Suppose that's suspicious?
Roll 'em, CB.
Roll on.
Look at that crumb. Right in a well-marked no parking zone.
At last we know, Robin's crime-fighting specialty is handing out parking tickets.
He's within his rights, Robin. Observe. Diplomatic plates. The horde of diplomats in our city is a small price to pay for world leadership.
They didn't notice the van. The library branch is closed on this particular day.
Shocking, shocking.
Looks like this lock has been tampered with, Batman.
You're right. We'll use the Bat key.
I won't even say it. Yes, I will. Only Mike can save us now. It bopped him on the head. Well, at least it didn't hit anything important. They open the book and find riddles.
It's the same theme that's run through this entire caper from the outset.
Look, Batman. 2 more riddles on the fly leaf.
Tough ones, too. Let's race back to the Batcave. This needs more research.
They spend a lot of time racing in this episode, yet they seem to be getting nowhere. They sort out the 2 riddles. The first, what do you find in a kitchen cabinet that is not alive, they conclude is a play on deadpan like the expressions in the silent movies. The second one, when is a new car considered seedy, is easy, when it's a lemon. Well, Mr. Van Jones has a huge collection of deadpan silent films. And he's a famous teetotaler, so he's invited Bruce Wayne to a party where nothing will be served but lemonade. Sometimes I almost get the feeling we're making up the solution to fit the riddles. In any case, Bruce Wayne sends his regrets. Batman will appear in his place.
Watch what this liquid does when it is introduced into the drinks. You will see a temperance party shorten into
a temper party. He's gonna spike the lemonade with PCP. Whatever it is, everybody at the party is in a foul mood, sniping at each other, complaining about anything and everything. Batman gets there just in time to see it come to a head.
Say that once again, stupid. Your dress is pink, colorblind?
I'll call you back.
Give him the solar plexus.
He doesn't try to intervene, he just stands there and watches the rich snob fight. Outside, Robin has his own issues.
Oh, sir, please help me, please.
What's the matter?
Little Bo Peep, running up to his car with her shepherd's crook in her hand, doesn't seem suspicious to him.
A horrible man dressed in green tights just leapt out of the bushes and seized my little brother.
Not your sheep?
What? Dressed in green?
Yes, and he shouted the strangest thing. He said, a clue. He shouted at me, and what is a bonnet, not a bonnet?
The Riddler. And that clue's a snap. A bonnet is not a bonnet when it becomes a young woman.
The bonnet turns into a young woman? Oh, you mean it's becoming on a young woman, as in it makes her look good. Good grief, I'm having to explain the jokes like Batman does. Then again, that one was really reaching.
Oh, how clever you are.
He kinda had that coming. Seriously, Little Bo Peep doesn't make him sit up and think something might be out of whack. Robin may be due for a vacation. Batman decides to try and stop the free-for-all.
Citizens! Stop it! Stop it! Stop this!
Well, that's certainly effective.
Have you all lost your senses?
Achtung! The Fledermaus! The Batman spots us!
He tries to call Robin, but of course there's no answer.
Riddle me this, my criminal crew. When does a boy wonder rhyme with bubble?
When he's in trouble.
Wrong! When he's double.
He has Robin strapped to a belt that leads to the buzzsaw, just like in the old movies. Except he's not expecting to film any rescue this time, and what he does film could get messy. Those are the standard speed settings on all modern sawmills. He sprays Robin with knockout gas, then goes to the end of the belt to watch the action.
After many gassers, here's the real buzzer.
That was completely unnecessary.
Is Robin going to wind up as his own double?
After he was done, Riddler had the two halves stuffed and mounted in Willy Wonka's office.
Incredible but true. That man will not arrive in time.
So that eliminates the need to watch the next episode. Thanks for the spoiler.
Will we see the Boy Wonder sawed in two?
No! Even if it happens, they won't show it. What kind of show do you think this is?
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
I let that last little bit run because I cannot get enough of Frank Gorshin's Riddler. He could be in every other story and I don't think I'd get tired of him. Right now though, I get to look forward to watching him in the next episode. Until then, I'm Irving and I'm an Adamaniac. I get to look forward to watching him in the next episode. I'm Irving and I'm an A what?